Well, I didn't think I'd be back doing this so soon. Welcome to Sit and Talk Rumors, episode 2. My cat pushes down my pop filter. Um, if you had told me I would be back doing this again, 3 days later, I would not have believed you because I would have told you no way there's going to be another rumor big enough to talk about in 3 days, but sure enough, here we are. And it is another raptor, and you can see me this time. The lighting is still kind of questionable right there. You can see me. My hand is there, but anyway, you can see me. So, back with another episode of Sit and Talk Rumors, where today the subject of our talking is a Six Flags. Get ready for this. It's going to be a topic we've never talked about on this channel before. Six Flags, St. Louis. I know, you're all so surprised. And guess what? It's a coaster. It's a Raptor! Because, it's Six Flags St. Louis. What else could we be talking about? But this time, it's not just me hoping. It's me with blueprints. No, I don't have the blueprints, but they exist. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Yeah. Anyway. So, we have just seen possible blueprints for a Six Flags St. Louis 2021, 2022, some year, probably 2021 though, because generally blueprints don't get leaked for something 2 years in the future. That just doesn't happen a lot of times. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just sitting. But yeah, so we just saw these blueprints, and it appears that tidal wave, which is the chute's right at Six Flags St. Louis, we know that got removed, and we may be seeing its replacement in 2021, and it may not be a water ride like many people have said it will be. And that is because, like I said, we have seen these blueprints. Thank you, Blitzen. This is my cat, Blitzen, everyone. I believe this is the first time he's featured in a video. Anyway, back to the topic. So, we saw the blueprints. I already said that a lot. And it appears that there could be a Wonder Woman / Railblazer, I don't care to tell which mirrored clone it is, at Six Flags St. Louis and tidal wave spot where that used to stand. And if this is real, which it looks quite real to be honest, I am thrilled. I will be thrilled by the coaster, and I am incredibly happy if it does happen, because I have been saying we need a Raptor, begging for a Raptor for so long. So this could be the time at last. Thank you, God. Anyway, but yeah, I've said this is quite feasible for a couple of years now. I've always said tidal wave is not popular. Even before it got removed, tidal wave is not popular. It never has been. Never got a line. The best part of the ride was the bridge. It wasn't even the actual ride. And it just wasn't a great attraction, and so I wasn't disappointed at all when they removed it. I know there were a few people that were, but I was not one of them. And the reason being, the big reason, was because I thought that's a perfect spot for a Raptor. Because if you remember, Wonder Woman Golden Lasso Coaster at Fiesta, Texas, Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, was the replacement for a Shoot the Chutes ride, very similar to tidal wave at Six Flags St. Louis. And now we are also seeing, the subject of the video on Monday was, we know that, we hopefully know that Magic Mountain is getting a Raptor in 2021, which is a Jersey Devil clone. So both of these, or an extended Jersey Devil clone, I should say. So both of these will be clones, and one of them is a New Year clone, I guess. If they do both happen to be real, and they happen. But that Raptor, this is what I was trying to say, that Raptor at Magic Mountain is also going to be the replacement for a Shoot the Chutes ride and Green Lantern. But the big plot of land is coming from the Shoot the Chutes ride in a little area near that and where Green Lantern once stood. So, the Shoot the Chutes ride, if you got a Shoot the Chutes ride in the Six Flags chain, That's good. Yeah. Anyway. Not guaranteed to get replaced by a Raptor, obviously, because we don't even know that Six Flags is replacing Tidal Wave at St. Louis with a Raptor. The only one that we know got replaced by a Raptor is Fiesta, Texas. And that's because that already exists. So, but Shoot the Shoots rides are, I cannot talk, Shoot the Shoots rides are rapidly disappearing and being replaced by better water rides or coasters or, yeah, all sorts of things. But that's pretty much it, I guess, because there's not too much to talk about with this. I mean, we saw the blueprints. That's about it, really. But personally, I do believe that the blueprints are real because being a home parker of Six Flags St. Louis, everything matches up with its surroundings. You can see Screaming Eagle in the back. Fits exactly where Tidal Wave would next to that. So I believe that these are real blueprints. My question is, will they go through with it? Because I brought this point up in the Monday video too. The pandemic right now is making Six Flags cancel a lot of projects, or cancel or delay, whatever, a lot of projects. And so I just don't know if this will be a 2021 project or if it'll be pushed back into 2022 or something like that. And I think Six Flags Magic Mountain's Raptor is a whole lot more likely than the St. Louis one. And the reason I say that is because Magic Mountain is a big park. Even if Six Flags is losing a lot of money this year with the coronavirus pandemic, they're gonna still have a return on investment with the Raptor at Magic Mountain because the general public isn't going to ride a coaster unless it's something they've never seen before. And most general public in California, well, with the exception of California's Great America people, most people that go to Magic Mountain probably have never seen anything like an RMC Raptor. So they're going to want to ride it. And even people that have ridden Railblazer, this is a completely different layout, so they're going to want to ride it. St. Louis is the same case. They're going to want to ride it there, but Magic Mountain is a much bigger park, gets a much higher attendance than St. Louis, and so they're going to get a much higher return on investment at Magic Mountain than they probably would at St. Louis. And so I don't know if I think it'll happen. I believe that the blueprints are real, although that's a little up for debate, obviously. But I don't know if they'll be withdrawn, if they'll be canceled or anything like that, because they're losing so much money and they don't want to spend money on such a small park that doesn't have that high of an attendance to begin with. Personally, I think it would be great because I really do think that a Raptor would hit it off with the public at St. Louis. Being someone that's gone there my whole life, I know a lot of the people's favorite there are Batman and Mr. Freeze. That's like most people's top two. Batman being the number one because it's a B&M. B&M's are crowd pleasers, and that's a great thing. But those are very different rides. Mr. Freeze with its backwards launch, and Batman because it's inverted. And you're gonna say, oh, but inverted coasters are everywhere. Batman clones are everywhere. But at St. Louis, there's no other B&M invert in the area unless you count like Worlds of Fun and Great America. But those are both well over 2 or 3 hours away. So, yeah. But anyway, that's it for this Sit and Talk Rumors video of me, again, just sitting in a chair. My wonderful, comfy chair. Technisport, if you have money, it's worth it. It's a good chair. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.